All right, right here in the top right corner, you're going to see Create Page. All right, and you'll see this throughout the Facebook interface, that you get the opportunity to create a page. When you go to create a page, it's going to come here and it's going to ask you, and you can see right here, facebook.com/pages/create.php. That should theoretically take you here. If I type that in, yes it does. You have to be logged into Facebook. One of the unfortunate things with Facebook is the fact that you have to tie a page to a personal account. That stinks, okay? I would much rather, if I could shut down my personal Facebook account and only have the business page, I would do it in a heartbeat. But I can't. You have to have it tied to a regular profile. You will then have to make the decision of what page you want, what kind of page you want. Are you a local business or a place? Are you a community, organization, or institution? Are you a brand or a product? Are you an artist, band, or public figure? Are you in the entertainment biz? Are you a cause or community? Totally up to you which one of these you pick. I happen to have picked public figure. I have since changed mine to author, all right, because I author DVD titles, online training titles, and all that kind of stuff, all right? I'm authoring to you as we speak. I'm authoring a video that they're going to offer as a download after this, right? So I'm not an author in the traditional sense, but in the new media sense, I am definitely an author. There is no penalty for which one of these you pick, okay? You will get different biography options when you pick certain ones. But in this case, I'm going to pick this little dude right down here, okay? This little guy right down here. Who are you? Well, in this case, I said I was a rock star, right? So let's go down and let's find musician and band. All right, I'm a rock star, cool. Always wanted to be. All right, so rock star dude. All right, so I'm a rock star dude. I'm going to agree to the terms. Theoretically, since I'm creating a fake page here, I could get in some hot water, but that's okay because I love you guys and I'm doing this for you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is what you get out of the box. It's empty. So it's going to ask me to upload an image. Okay, I'll upload an image. I'll upload this image, right? So I can take that image there and I can upload it in there, or I can upload my rockstar image. I'm not going to upload this one though because of the fact that I want that to be my logo in this part, right? So I want this one, the non-distractive one. So let me make sure it's on the right layer. Yes, it is. All right. All I did there was copy and paste it into a new document. I'm a keyboard cowboy and I happen to go kind of fast. So I'm going to save this for web and I'll just save it as a JPEG. If you'd like to know more information about saving images for web, you can check out my WordPress for Photographers course at creativelive.com. Shameless plug. So I'm just going to call this me square, and we'll go back. And watch, certain people are going to find this page and they're going to be like, Justin's got a new page. I'm going to delete this right after we're finished. So upload a page, or upload a photo. All right, me square, that's going to go right up there, open. All right, it's going to upload it in. Boom, I'm rocking and rolling. You will notice when you upload images to Facebook, especially in your avatar, that Facebook degrades the quality significantly. Okay, it stinks. It really does. So you may have to go back and like re-optimize your image a few times to get the pixelation to just. You're going to have to deal with some pixelation because Facebook is awful, but you know the more pixelation you have, the worse off you are. Now you're going to hit continue. It's going to immediately ask you to get fans. Here is a great way to do two things. Number one, it makes you look legit because if you can get several of your friends to like your page, it automatically gives you some credence because people see, oh, so-and-so liked Justin's page, cool. Number two, it's also going to allow you to secure your username on Facebook because you have to have at least 25 fans in order to secure facebook.com/yourname, all right, or your business name. And so I'm going to show you how to do that in just a minute as well, okay? You can invite all your friends. I'm not going to invite my friends. They've seen me go through this way too many times, and they consider it spam at this point. You can also import contacts. If you have like an Aweber list or a MailChimp list or something like that, you can import all those contacts here. If they're on Facebook, it'll send them a little thing saying, yo, hey, come like the page. All right? If they're not on Facebook, I'm guessing it'll give them a come join Facebook email, and then eventually it'll get around to telling them about your page. You can also share this on your wall. That's on your personal wall. Because this is tied to a personal account, it has to be included on your wall. I'm going to uncheck that box because I'm not done with this page yet. I don't want to publicize it. Okay, do I want to automatically like this page? No, I don't want to like my own page right off the jump because, again, that puts it in the public eye and it's not ready for prime time yet. So I hit that. Then I hit continue. It's going to ask me for a website. I'm not going to put anything in here because I don't have a website for that. I mean, I could put my website in here, but. And then the bio stuff, I can go back and grab some stuff about pork and go. All right, I now have a Facebook page. This is the new Facebook page. It is ready to rock and roll. Ready to rock and roll. Okay? It is out there. They used to give you the option to publish the page, but as of right now, it's up and running. This stuff is your welcome screen. It will not show to other people. It only shows to you. So this invite friends, tell your fans, all that garbage, it's only there because you haven't posted anything. As you start to post content, as you start to create conversations, they will assume you know how to use Facebook and they will take that away. Okay? So I automatically go to the wall, and then on the wall I'll go here and start putting content, posting, pictures, whatever I want to do. If you want to add that custom tab to this page, what you will then do, and I'll go back and let's go find that static HTML app one more time. Okay, let's go to the app. I'll walk you through the process of adding it to the page. I'll add a static HTML to a page. It's going to come up and say, okay, what page would you like? You can see I've got a few. I'm going to add it to Rockstar Dude. And I'll say, okay, add the static HTML iframe. Immediately, you get this little thing right here. Okay, the little star. There are other applications that allow you to customize that little star, all right, if you want to, with your own little icon. If you want this page to be the landing page that people come to when they come to your Facebook page, you need to go into, you need to get out of this, first of all. And you need to go over to the Edit Page button. In the Manage Permissions section, you want to say the default landing tab is and whatever the name of your little tab is. Then you hit Save Changes. When you hit Save Changes, now anybody that comes to that page will automatically land on that landing tab. And once you have your HTML and CSS in there, it's going to look cool. All right. Now, if you don't have this fully built yet, here's a great thing to use right here. Unpublish. By unpublishing the page, nobody sees it but you. So you can take the time to actually build this thing out, get it rocking and rolling like you want it to, and then when you're ready, come back in here and uncheck that box and hit Save Changes. That way, nobody sees any of the kind of construction work you're doing behind the scenes. All right? Now, if you want to change stuff, like the apps that you have on the page, you can come here. You can, change the photos, change this. Here's your little static HTML dude down here, right? If you edit the settings, you can rename the tab. By default, it's called Welcome. So now I can call this Rockstar Man, or well, I called me Rockstar Dude, didn't I? Yeah, Rockstar Dude. And I'll save it. Okay, so that's saved. I hit OK. Now if I go back to the Rockstar Dude and I refresh it, that now says Rockstar Dude. So you could say like about our company, welcome to the page, whatever you wanted to put there. Totally up to you. Okay? If this needs to be somewhere else, like located somewhere else, you can go into Edit and you can move it up or down. And then you hit Done. Unfortunately, you cannot move it above these. These are Facebook defaults. You cannot move it any higher. As you are working on your page, here's one of the most important things you can remember as you're working on your page, and one of the things that's going to give you the most insight into what's going on your page. This little guy right here, they introduced this a little bit ago, but you've got use Facebook as whatever the name of your page is. So you can click that, and now theoretically I am using Facebook as my company, as my brand. I'm no longer Justin, I'm Rockstar Dude. Okay? Now I can determine who I am, so I could, refine this. I could say, okay, I'm a person actually, and I'm a musician. And then I'll update my category. Okay? I can go in here and I can, work with my info. You can do all this as the administrator too. Yes, you have a question?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you a question about it. When you just do that, when you switch yourself over that way, how does that affect your personal page, or does it at all?
It doesn't affect your personal page at all, and that's in fact why you would want to do it.
So
because now, let's say for instance that you wanted to, all right, let's say you're a photographer. You want to associate yourself with other photographers, right? So you could start using yourself as your page, and then go out to their pages and like their page as your page. And that way on your page, it shows up, you like Chase Jarvis, Trey Radcliffe, whoever that is. People see that, and it's related to your page versus your personal profile, thus a separation line between the two.
So you could conceivably just kind of downplay your own personal page, not even use it, and then just basically have this as your business page.
Absolutely. Yes. And I actually recommend that. Like if I didn't have to, use the personal thing, I mean, I do to keep in touch with various people and things like that, of course, but I downplay this in the public eye as much as possible. Right? You'll also notice as I'm logged in as the page instead of myself, the notification system in here is a little different. Because now I get, apparently 24 people like this already. How about that? It's not even, wow. Thank you, Internet. Rock solid. I can go claim my name in a minute, and somebody already posted on the wall. So you can see all this stuff that's going on. And I'm just logged in as the page already. If we go to the wall, you can kind of see what's going on in here. And, it's very cool what you get. You can also utilize, and this is something we were talking about earlier. Let me go in here. There's this thing called Insights. All right, I can show you this on this page because it's blank. But in the Insights, basically what you're going to be able to do is track the level of activity that happens on your page. You're going to be able to see new likes, lifetime likes, monthly active users. Also, you'll be able to see what posts got more traction, what got more impressions, who clicked on stuff. Facebook has some pretty significant controls in here to do that, all right? You can also from here create an ad if you want to. I've never personally experimented with Facebook ads. All right, I know some people who have really, skyrocketed through Facebook ads. I know some people who have dumped $1,000 in there and didn't get squat. So I think that's a very hit or miss thing right now. All right, I don't think they've quite nailed down the ad system in Facebook yet. But you do have the ability to look at week and month here. You can also export this data out. That might be a good selling point if you want to start doing advertisements on your Facebook page. You could actually say, okay, look at how many likes I have. Look at how many impressions I get. Don't you want to sponsor my Facebook page? B&H Photo, don't you? Sorry, I had to. Always selling. Always selling. So, you can look at all this different stuff in here. It's always available to you. You can also start using the new Insight tools and things like that are built in. They'll come to you as they do it. As they release more, they're going to be releasing more pretty soon. There's another area over here that's not actually active on this page, but you can see it on mine. Do you see this little area right here where it says how many people are talking about this? These are people, and you can actually click this talking about this, and you can actually see like conversations that are happening. Oh, it didn't do it. Oh, it did. It switched me to using it as a page. So it switched me to using it as a page. And if I click right here, I'm not going to because I don't want to expose anybody's name. But when it says people are talking about this, that means people are either liking my page, they're posting to my wall, or something like that. And then see that little notification bar up there? That little notification bar is letting me know that there's stuff happening on my page. And now I can click that. I'm not going through right now, but I could click on that and it would show me everything that's going on. Theoretically, you're getting emails at the same time telling you that people are liking it or signing up for it or posting on your wall or whatever. But this is a great way to kind of track that. And the higher this number is, that means something is going on your page today. Something you've posted has created a storm, in other words, okay? And so once you start to see that number climb, you can kind of guesstimate what it is that you put. I can always tell on the days when I post video tutorials, that number is way higher than on the days when I simply answer questions. That number is always higher on the days that I answer questions versus the days that I promote a workshop or a training session, okay? Because people don't like ads necessarily, right? They love interaction, they love free things. So videos come first, conversation comes second, advertisements come third.